The dumpster wizard.
Yeah, the dumpster wizard. Hey guys, I'm Biggie Korg,
I'm Starred Demation.
and this is a new series, name pending. It's a movie review series that we're going to start doing. Today we're doing The Terminator. I've never watched it, and
I haven't seen it in years. I can't remember anything.
so yeah, this is going to be kind of like a first for both of us. We were talking about this before the video. I thought that the Terminator comes back and she's trying to kill Sarah Connor because her son is like a demon or something. And I was so wrong apparently. So we're gonna be watching the movie, and after we're done watching the movie, we're basically gonna be reviewing it at the end and talking about a few scenes and stuff and what we like, what we don't like, and all that. So stay tuned. After we watch the movie, we're going to come back and we're basically going to kind of give it more of a review. So
2 hours later.
So we just watched the movie. I never watched it before. What do you think?
I thought it was better.
Yeah, I mean, the cinematography was alright, I guess. I mean, I think I didn't like...
I don't understand what happened after that.
I mean... it was so weird because, so many things didn't make sense. Like, for example, I didn't like how they used, I mentioned this while we were watching the movie, but I didn't like how, they went from Arnold, just normal Arnold, to like a cyborg. Like that they used like a robot they kind of used.
With the animatronic?
Yeah, like the animatronic that looked nothing like Arnold. Like nothing like Arnold at all.
He was so wide-eyed the whole time. He's so shocked.
Arnold or the animatronic?
The animatronic!
Yeah, they used an animatronic to portray Arnold. I thought, oh, they would do the same thing for the end where he's basically walking around as like just only a robot.
Yeah.
But they used stop motion. And it's so easy to tell because he's just like kind of clunkily moving, like not like as a robot, but like as like a claymation kind of deal.
Looks like that guy that you were talking about was in there, the
Yeah, the animator. I think I saw Greenblatt in the starting credits. You know. Also, there were some pretty cheesy twists, like. I mean, I did get caught with some of them, like, oh my god, Arnold's gonna open the door, but it's actually that dude, you know? And I'm just like, whoa! Obviously, I was being sarcastic, but I mean, there were some moments where I admit I was just like, whoa, what the fuck? I didn't expect this to happen. I think that was pretty funny when that, like, for example, in the bar, when she's in the nightclub.
Mm-hmm.
They just start shooting. I knew Arnold would, but I didn't know Reese would just grab his gun before Arnold. Be like,
everybody push people out of the way. Get out.
Not even like you'd think like as a bartender, like okay, I have a shotgun under the table. There's no head in the trench
bails
coat.
out.
Yeah, he even bails out. And it's just like, oh, the dude with the trench coat grabs a shotgun. I'm out of there. But no, they just kind of stand there and let Reese push them away. Like, what the fuck? You see the dude has a shotgun.
What do you mean? It's a fake one. It's just a stick.
You're just standing there. I don't know if they're in the start where he was like looking for Sarah Connors. I didn't know if there was too many Sarah Connors or not enough.
There were fucking 3 of them. I'm like, there should be more.
Right? Like, you think like 3 is a really weird number for a city to have Sarah Connors. Like, not Connors, Connor, but I think that was really weird. And I kept like thinking like, oh, you know, I kept thinking that scenes from the second movie, which I'm more familiar with because I've seen some scenes online, I was thinking like, oh, this is gonna happen, right? But none of it really happens, and it was kind of disappointing because there were some really key moments where I expected to happen.
Yeah.
But it just turned out to be super boring.
He can drive a car with no arms.
Oh right, he can't. In the parking lot, he fucking drives a car and he holds both his hands on the shotgun. And he just keeps driving perfectly straight. Like, wouldn't the car swerve a little bit? I don't get it. I don't get it. And then next thing you know, you see him holding the shotgun with one hand.
And then it cuts back to the end.
And then he cuts back to him fucking grabbing the shotgun and driving with no hands. Like, dude, I don't get it.
I'm gonna say my favorite scene is probably when he's like, he opens his arm up and he like tests all of his things to make sure.
I couldn't, dude. I'm not into that, man. When I saw him cutting into his skin, I don't know if I can show that on YouTube, even. I don't know if I can. I think they might take it down if I show him stabbing his arm. Like, he stabs his arm, and he's like moving. I can show the tendon part, but not him stabbing, probably. But like, yeah, it shows him like moving his arms or like his fingers around, and you can see like the animatronic inside his arm. And I was like, I think that was pretty impressive. I think, like, you know, from 1984, that's impressive because that arm looked like it looked real.
It's definitely better than the end.
I actually cringed when I saw it because it looked like he was stabbing his arm.
Yeah.
Like, for real. It was very spooky. And even the part where he takes his eye out, that was also fucked. Like, I mean, that was really fucked too. It looked real.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was pretty cool too.
Just trying to take his contact out. What do you mean?
You use a sculptor to take out your fucking
scalpel?
eye. Is that a scalpel?
It's a scalpel.
Oh shit!
He had a scalpel.
Would
you think it was an X-Acto knife?
I think it was like I think it looked like an X-Acto or something.
Like a scalpel.
I don't know. I couldn't tell, but I'd say it's an alright movie. I wouldn't recommend watching it multiple times.
Yeah.
Like,
it's like a more of a watch it once and then alright,
like,
now I know the history.
It's a cult classic, and I mean there's popular, like, I like the scene in the police department where he just doesn't give a single shit.
He just mows everyone
He
down.
literally drives the car in, he just starts shooting everybody.
And like when he shoots that one cop in the hall and he goes flying.
That was funny. I thought that not the director, I thought the chief would like survive that because he was still moving around. I'm like, oh, we might see him later.
Nope.
Fucking dead. I was like, what? That kind of sucked. Like at the end, I was like, that sucks. We're probably gonna do a Terminator 2 video soon. That'll be fun.
That one's, I know for sure it's gonna be way better than this thing.
I can't wait to review that one.
A lot of upgrades.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty fucking. I kind of got confused a little bit. I didn't know what to expect.
Yeah.
And not in a good way. Like, I wasn't like on the edge. I was like, oh, what's gonna happen next? I didn't know what to expect, as in how I would feel for a different scene. Like, I felt very different emotions for a lot of other scenes, but it felt very awkward.
Yeah.
You know?
I wasn't really attached to any of the characters. Needs more Arnold. 7 out of 10.
I was kind of attached to Reese. I mean, like, he's pretty cool.
The dumpster wizard.
Yeah, the dumpster wizard where the fire is like flinging onto the dump. I think the story was a little confusing.
Yeah.
Because like, he kind of explains the whole time travel thing in a way in the police department, but then he explains it as like, in the police department he explains, I was sent back here, but I can't go back.
Yeah.
But then like he keeps talking about like fucking, oh, you need to be naked and all this shit, which makes sense, right? But if you're not living, how come the metal parts of Arnold comes through?
Because he's got living flesh over top of him.
Yeah, but like, can't you just like, I don't know,
wrap everything in flesh?
It needs to be living flesh. But like, that's
why he's a cyborg.
Just make a cyborg gun. I don't.
There's blood going.
Just make a cyborg.
They didn't have time. They didn't know they had the time travel thing. They're like, we gotta blow it up and save her.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, you know what? That's right. I don't know. I mean, like, also he's in the military, right?
Yeah.
Don't they teach you how to like build a gun out of different parts?
Not a cyborg gun.
No, I'm saying when you're in the past, he knew how to make pipe bombs, right?
Yeah.
So how the fuck did he not know how to build, like, I mean, like, sure, there's maybe new elements and shit, but come on, it's not that far.
I don't know.
Like 40 years, like, I don't know. I don't think the weapons, like, would advance that fast to the point where you can't use modern day stuff for weapons like they used in the Terminator. That's my opinion, though.
Yeah. Well, then, I mean, a lot of people, when they predict the future, they mess it up anyway, and they think stuff's gonna come sooner. 6, 7 out of 10. I mean, the idea was there, and I bet the execution was pretty good for them. But
Yeah.
it was sort of confusing
It's
at
dated.
different points.
Yeah, I agree. I also think it's pretty dated.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as in, like, I mean, I don't think Terminator 1 aged well at all.
No. I mean, considering that in the second movie, it's just boom,
Oh,
way
yeah.
better. Like, 1,000 times better.
Oh, yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I'd rate it lower. I'd rate it like maybe a 5 or a 6.
Okay, I guess I'd give it a 6, but I gotta give props to them for, like, coming up with the whole concept and, like, the design of the robots and all that.
Yeah, that's why I'm giving it a 6 too, because, like, it was creative as hell. Like, I guarantee, like, I made a joke while we were watching it. Dude explains the criminal therapist explains, oh, I can make a career out of this guy. So I kind of, like, looked over and I'm like, the truth is, this guy is actually real and this was based on all true events. He just sold the idea and made a movie of it. And that's how creative the idea is. You know, the thought's there. Like you said, the thought is there, you know?
Yeah.
So, anyways, final verdict, 6 out of 10,
Mm-hmm.
right? Recommend, but I only recommend once.
Yeah,
Just one view.
just to say you've watched it.
Alright. Anyways, thanks guys for watching the video. Again, I'm Biggie Korg,
I'm Starred Demation.
and stay tuned. I'm planning on making this a series. I am putting this in a playlist. There is going to be a series, and there's going to be multiple other series that I'm going to be planning, so not just this. Make sure to leave a comment down below what you think about the series. If you guys have any critiques, anything you guys want to say, feel free to tell me. Also, join my Discord. That's going to be linked down below, and follow me on Instagram. Also, follow Starred Demation on Instagram. She's a really good artist, and her YouTube video is going to be down below in the description.
Thank you guys for watching. We're planning on doing more of these. You can comment down below what you think about it. I guess if you have any movies in mind, we'll take them into consideration. Link down below to my Instagram. Link to Biggie Korg's channel as well as his Discord. See you later.